Special effects, a tool that is commonly used in multiple films and television programs, from low-budget effects to high-budget effects. This consists of the use of practical effects and CGI effects, from locations to special effects maker, and to fully CGI characters using the latest motion capture technology, and creating visually stunning new worlds. So on this program, I'll be giving you an insight into special effects. But first up, here's a brief history of special effects. It all started in 1895, where a short film, The Execution of Mary, Queen of Scots, included the world's first special effect by Alfred Clark. This short film consisted of a decapitation using a jump cut from an actress to a dummy of the actress, making it look like a real-life execution. And compared to today's effects, for example, here's a clip from Game of Thrones, where they use a mixture of CGI and practical elements. Until CGI came along as technology began to develop, the first film to use CGI was 1973's Westworld, which was the first film to mix CGI with a live-action film. As CGI began to improve with 1995's Toy Story, which changed the face of filmmaking by creating a feature full-length film in full 3D animation, and changed the way filmmaking is done using CGI technology, and showing a narrative in a new perspective. Next up, I interviewed Paul Dugmore and Jessica Morris to see what their opinions are on special effects. Here's what they had to say.
Well, the positives of using CGI in films is that you're only limited by your imagination. You could create an underwater paradise and with mermaids and sea gods, or you could be way out in space.
The positives I would have to say would be it's giving someone a job and it's way more realistic than CGI.
The negatives are, in order to achieve these so they look believable, you have to throw a hell of a lot of money at them.
Like, it's less pricey, because obviously if you look at The Walking Dead, they use CGI blood, and obviously that's better than using prosthetics and stuff like that. Years ago, obviously, people made it out of basically anything that you could get their hands on. Today, obviously, you have special stores that sell like silicone, latex, skull wax, stuff like that. Expensive to buy and to maintain.
CGI effects are going to be used more and more and more until they'll get to the point where you can't tell if it's human or CGI. They'll never really get rid of actors because it's such a lucrative market behind having a star. At some point, they probably will take over.
Personally for me, because I'm a special effects makeup artist, I'm a little bit worried because obviously that's like putting me out of a job. But I wouldn't be too worried, so everyone obviously prefers more realistic over CGI, so.
And finally, I interviewed two media students to see what their opinions are on special effects. And also, should special effects be taught more in schools and colleges? Here's what they had to say.
If I had to pick, probably CGI.
I prefer both CGI and practical effects.
With the money that they have in films like that, they can make anything look realistic or, just mad.
I think both of them are good because you get the sense of how, someone's really put work into it, but then you've also got then how visually it could be so much better.
Do you think practical effects or CGI effects should be added maybe to a media subject in a wide range of schools and colleges?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe less practical effects because that's a bit messy, but definitely CGI. I think CGI would be really cool to get taught.
With practical effects, you can kind of learn that by yourself, sort of thing. Like if you want to make like a dummy fall off an edge of a building, sort of thing. You can use your mind to do that. When it comes to CGI and stuff like that, it's not something you can just learn straight off the bat. You need to be taught it. You need the programs, you need the software, and you just need to know you be taught how to do it. So I think that CGI should be taught more in colleges.
So that's all we got time for on this program. I'm Ryan Speck. Thank you for watching.